In a Monday press release, the Department of Justice announced that 42-year-old suspect David Wayne DePape has been charged with assault and attempted kidnapping of Paul Pelosi. According to the DOJ, on October 28th at 2:23 a.m., San Francisco police received a 911 call from Paul Pelosi, husband of the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. He mentioned that there is a male in the home and that the male is going to wait for Pelosi's wife. Police arrived at the San Francisco property and knocked on the front door 8 minutes later. The complaint states that, quote, when the door was opened, Pelosi and DePape were both holding a hammer with one hand, and DePape had his other hand holding onto Pelosi's forearm. Pelosi greeted the officers. The officers asked them what was going on. DePape responded that everything was good. Officers told the men to drop the hammer, and DePape allegedly gained control of the hammer and swung it, striking Pelosi in the head. Once DePape was restrained, officers secured tape, rope, a second hammer, gloves, and zip ties from the crime scene, where officers also observed a broken glass door. An aerial photograph showed glass on the back porch. Police arrested DePape inside the Pelosi residence. Pelosi later said that he had been asleep when DePape, whom he had never seen before, entered his bedroom looking for Nancy Pelosi. The suspect told SFPD he wanted to hold Nancy Pelosi hostage and speak to her, saying if she were to tell the truth, he would let her go, and if she lied, he was going to break her kneecaps, calling her the leader of the Democratic Party's lies. According to investigators, DePape lived in a garage in Richmond for about 2 years. He's described as being mentally ill for a long time, according to Oksana Gypsy Taub, a woman who identified herself as DePape's former life partner. Taub, a nudist activist, lived in Berkeley and told ABC7 they parted ways 7 years ago. DePape had never been particularly involved in politics, but appeared to share her left-wing views when they were involved. NTD spoke to neighbors of DePape's previous residence.
We've seen him, he was with some little girl, as of recently, a month and a half ago, and then one of the children from inside this house, and they were walking down the way.
DePape is charged with 1 count of attempted kidnapping of a U.S. official and 1 count of assault on their immediate family member based on official duties, which may hold a maximum sentence of 50 years in prison. The case is under investigation. David Lamb, NTD News, California.